Hi, and welcome to our video. If you're new here, my name is Roger, and I'm here
We
with
are
Tagg,
live.
and our channel
Okay,
focuses
then.
on
So
affordable housing
today we are
solutions
taking a
for
look at a
everyday people.
house that is located in Fort Gay, West Virginia. The address, if you want to follow along, is at 422 Shortcut Branch Road, again in Fort Gay, West Virginia. We've got about 24 photos to look at. It's a single family home. It was built in 2001. It's a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's a good sized home at 2,286 square feet, and it's on a 4.06 acre lot. That was actually one of the most compelling reasons that and the price, reasons I was interested in us reviewing this house today. It's for sale for $50,500. Anyway, I'm going to turn things over to Tagg to start us out. And thank y'all for being here. Let's take it away.
Okay. I like the way how this looks. Of course, we both know that star, Texas Lone Star State, but this isn't in Texas at all. Uh, for this price, it would be nice. But I like the front of this. I like the wide stairs leading up to a window of or a wall of windows, and then I love the way how this covered porch goes along the side of the home. It's all pier beam, so you can plant some nice greenery around it or not. I think it looks great the way how it is. I would definitely just even out this gravel or rocks simply because it's a visual, gives it nice looking curb appeal. So it looks as though we have 11 exterior pictures on the jump on over. And wow, look at that. That looks nice. Oh, so it just goes to the end of the stair. Okay. Well, no, it wraps around because there's no bench there. So this must be, yeah, leading up to the side of the home. I really like this. So when you get full sun in front, you can always go to the side. You get full sun on the side, you can always go to the front. I really like this. I like how it butts up to the trees back here without sloping. Anything you like to add, Roger?
Well, I was not surprised to hear you compliment the wraparound porch effect because you're a big fan of that. And I think I talked to you about buying one of those stars in a house in Texas, or excuse me, another house. But I don't think I think I recall you not being a fan. But anyway, as far as appearance of things, loving the glass. I'm thinking you probably want to do some sort of a redo on uh, this. Is it a stain or maybe a quasi stain paint finish? Just to make it look better. The sun's really been hard on it, and it's needed the maintenance, and I would want to do that. So anyway, that's all I got to say about the front of the house. I'm sure we got 10 more photos that we can
All
talk
right.
about.
So this is just another angle. We got a nice set of walls over here. Windows. Hello. Which, this is an exterior door right here. But the thing is that you have all these windows, all this natural lighting. Turn that electric off or minimize the wattage that you're using. This looks nice. You have plenty enough to plant on this side if you're a homesteader. Oh, wow. And look at the back here. Of course, this porch needs some maintenance. Uh, but the thing is that there's actually a porch here. And it slopes down. So make sure you give that foundation some TLC through the year so you don't have any separation from the home with this back porch. And leveled flooring, cracks and whatnots in the walls. And all that stuff. But anyway, this is screened in, great view. You can definitely create a backdoor garden out here with some stair stepper planter boxes, or, you know, use your imagination when it comes to gardening, decorating. So we already seen that picture there. And nice angle of the backyard. Do you have any comments, Roger?
Not on this picture.
Any of the previous ones?
I'd like to see what else. I'm actually unsure that one that we thought was the back is really the back of the house. I'm thinking that could be another structure.
Another structure? Okay.
I'm curious about that.
Right. If we had a floor plan, it would be easy to tell. But, you know, be absolutely right. It could be a different structure. Picnic bench, way back there. That's pretty far. Okay. You can see the neighbor's home, but still have some privacy. Okay. All right. So I am going to jump on over to the kitchen, unless you have some other things you'd like to add.
Nah. And
Okay. So I wonder what kind of design this is on the ceiling. But this
I
is
know, right?
Yeah, it looks, you know, doable, not completely popcorn, not completely smooth, but, you know, doable. Some nice looking appliances here. This is 59.
59.9. I'm
50
sorry. No, that was another house recently. It's 50,500.
50,500. Okay. Well, for 59, 5,000. What?
50,500.
Okay, 50,500. It's
Yep.
competing. I think this is a great home. I mean, look at this kitchen. You don't have to do much in here. Cabinets look like they're in great shape. Painting the wall, you know, that's personal to fit your decor. I would just make it, you know, home. Nice range top. You know, check out your appliances, dishwasher, things like that. Anything you'd like to add?
Well, I don't think I've missed one yet where we see a window over a kitchen sink, and I've commented on how that I like that. So I
Yeah.
want to throw it in here today. Kitchen looks lovely. And I did just say lovely. But
I
yeah,
guess,
let's keep going.
I guess I am just working on you. Okay, well, let's see. It says that there's 11. Oh, okay. There's only 2 kitchen photos, but this looks like it's an open kitchen. I like the way how the refrigerator is snug within this wall cabinet. I think this is a great way to utilize space for extra cabinetry, or just extra storage that you need. Not going to say cabinetry, but anyway, it is what it is. So if you need any more, this kitchen looks big enough to have a kitchen island here. It's nice and open, so you don't have to worry about the walls closing in on you or feeling, you know, cramped in your kitchen. Plenty of space. I really like this kitchen. This is West Virginia. This is nice.
Since you mentioned that it is in West Virginia, I forgot to tell the viewers when we started out, the median home price for homes in the area of Fort Gay, West Virginia, is $118,000, and so this is priced at half of that. So
Yeah.
that's a pretty positive, good sign. Anyway, just throwing that in there. Sorry for the interruption.
Right. I think this is great. You can have a homestead in a different state than what you're currently living in. Size down in a condo, you know, I mean, everybody has to work, or a single family home, townhome, you know, whatever. And then have a home where you can escape to.
Yeah.
different parts of the season. A lot of people work from home. This is a doable situation where you're not mortgaged up to your eyeballs with a home you could possibly pay cash. So anyway, moving on to the bathroom. We have 4 pictures of the bathroom, and this is nice. I mean, you know, besides the dark colored paint, I mean, this is a good looking bathroom. You have a chandelier in the bathroom. That's fancy.
That's pretty interesting looking light fixture in the bathroom. I will definitely give you that.
Mm-hmm. A cased in jet tub that looks, you know, well done. Toilet's probably back here giving you some privacy.
Probably so.
Yeah.
I like the way they did that, actually.
Mm-hmm. And you have a single sink here, which it looks like there's plenty enough room, judging by the bathtub, to have a double sink if you choose to upgrade one day.
I was going to go, hold on, let me guess what you're going to say next. It's a double sink.
All right. There's just some must-haves. Oh, you gotta replace some tiles here, but that's a nice weekend DIY project. Keep you
Probably
busy.
spend more time searching for the tiles that you need to replace than to do the actual replacing.
Right. Or be artistic and add something different. Artistic. Yeah. Okay. So this looks like it's a heater here. I believe this is like move-in ready. You know, you always do improvements as long as you go, but you don't have to reinvent the wheel in this home here in West Virginia. This looks nice. Well, you know, I don't really care for the shower bath plastic combo here, or fiberglass, whatever this is. But still, it's functional until you're ready to do something else. Anything you'd like to add about the bathrooms?
The second one that you're just looking at, I don't have much to add to the first one. I mean, I'm not down with the eggplant color. I'll probably change that, but you already mentioned, you know, changing the color in the kitchen is just personal choice. It's not a necessary thing. The second bathroom, I find the tub to be shallow to me, and I would actually want to replace more than just the walls. I'd want to put a deeper tub in there and then put tile up for the walls around the shower. One thing I do like about it that's, to me, completely functional right now is that sometimes the shower part will be kind of low. You have to kind of scrunch over a little bit. I'm not a tall man either. You got to kind of crouch down, I guess, a little bit to get your head underneath the shower. And I just genuinely dislike that. At least this one's nice and high. So normal people like me that complain about stuff like that would not be bothered by it. Anyway, you're smiling, so I know I'm using you. So I'm going to shut up now and let you take back over. Let's look at the other bathroom photos.
It just reminded me of a home that we looked at many years ago, and I think I counted like 6 shower heads in the
oh my God, yes.
You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it was in the shower.
It was in like Northwest Dallas. It was inside the 635 loop on the west side of Dallas.
Yeah. So
I remember that house.
That's why I was
smiling to yourself.
I was smiling to myself. I mean, the home really didn't fit us in our lifestyle at that time, but you know, I was ready to sign on the dotted line after exploring that shower.
And they had converted one of the bedrooms into a closet.
Yeah. So that home was appealing to me. I was in my self-absorbed stage. I wanted that shower. Six heads. Oh yeah, every orifice would be spotless. So,
is that all 4 of the bathroom photos?
Yeah.
Okay, so all we've got left is more then.
that's all we have
Oh,
left.
that is 4. Okay.
So, okay. Now we have what could be a family room off of the kitchen. I doubt it's a living room, but who cares? It's just another room. So, with the kitchen being open the way how it is, um, I mean, I like it. You can definitely change out those pillars. Not this one. I think this is supporting a wall, but the two that was in the kitchen exterior, or the kitchen photo of this one here, you can replace this with a kitchen island if you this here in this area here instead of the center of the kitchen if you're concerned about space. But you know, an open concept is an open concept, so I'm just throwing out ideas out there. But this would be a nice area to have an indoor growing grocery store, because there's plenty of sunlight, and I'm pretty sure the temperature of the room will fluctuate with the outdoors, with the healing and cooling that plant life need. So, anything you like to add about this? Dislikes, likes, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well, slide down to the next photo. Okay, so to me, this is an alternate view or another view of the same one we're just looking at. You know, they just walked over to another part of the room.
Mhm.
And this is what you see. I'm sure if you went outside the door here, you would see those wide steps to go down to the parking level.
Right.
Okay. That's really all I've got to contribute here. I don't think either one of us are the type to keep the color of the walls. Do you think that this is a same color carpet we're looking at right now?
It looks like a plum colored carpet to me, to match the accent wall. Of course, you know me, I would definitely switch it up. And I even though this is a really the wall to the left, this is a really lovely wall, and I can understand them making this as an accent wall because it's the largest wall. Um, I'm liking the wall with the front door being an accent wall simply because it is a shorter wall and you don't have much usable space around the window and on the side of the door to do much else with, like entertainment center or you know, paintings or a wall of knickknacks or um, whatever. I would want to actually use this wall for some vines, plants that vine, and have this all one color, and just making this wall here an accent wall simply because I would play off of the door and the window on this wall here. So that's just a thought, you know, do whatever tickles your fancy, but um, these are some visions that I have about this room that I would consider. Should I move on?
Yeah, yeah. I actually want to take a second and compliment the front door, but it looks like it's here in this photo too.
Hmm.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
This is
So,
my first clue that there's an upstairs here.
yeah. Um, which I can't wait to take a look up there. This one is really nice. West Virginia. Wow. Okay. Well, I would definitely have to divide up the year. um, be in West Virginia during the summer months and a hotter area, a hotter climate during the winter. My years living in Chicago and Colorado and battling the cold and the snow and the just ready for a new story. So this room here is just a different angle. And, you know, once again, you really can't do anything much with this side of the wall other than pictures to get as much bang for your buck when it comes to accent wall. So I would just make this an accent wall leading up to the stairs. I'd make this all one color and make it as though it's like um, a floating staircase. If this door doesn't lead to anything else, and it's just a closet, I would go ahead and think about doing some type of book built in here just to have more storage space without the clutter. So it's just like kind of out of the way without having the space be filled with so much stuff. I like to keep things simple. Do you have any thing you would like to add?
No, I really don't. I am curious about what seems to be an opening for a room. I'm wondering if the door that we can see is the door that closes the room, and it's kind of between the tall vertical cabinet next to the refrigerator and that post. See how it looks like there's another room back there?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that door closes off that room, or if that door goes to a closet under the stairs. So I'd be curious about that. Is there really no other photos for the inside? Oh, okay. Here's a bedroom photo that we haven't seen before. I'm sorry. Okay. Kind of looks like attic space to me here.
Yeah, it kind of does. Not really sure. Uh,
That's all we got.
that's
And it's
all.
3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Maybe that door opening that I was talking about, maybe that is a master bedroom or one of the 3 bedrooms down there.
Yeah.
And maybe the other 2 photos that we just saw are just, bedroom 2, bedroom 3 of the 3-bedroom house.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like this place. I would probably add it to the list of places that I would buy if I had the money right now.
Right.
To make my home in. It's weird how there's 24 photos and there's really not a whole lot of coverage of bedrooms,
Yeah.
bathrooms.
It's amazing. I mean, this photo was taken in 2025. So, using your pan on your camera phone is not a bad thing. So you can pan the room. Like, you just need a tripod. I think you can get one off of Amazon as low as $12 just to make your pictures look landscaped and finished. I mean, people will buy very quickly if the presentation is presented. And I have to say, this is such a great looking home. The pictures don't do it any justice. So if you're in the house collection business, you don't want your stuff to sell. But if you're in the home selling business, you want to sell properties. You don't need a fancy camera to take great pictures. Just learn how to use what you have to make the pictures bounce. I mean, bam, I'm pretty sure there's a video on it somewhere. Anyway, let's take a street view real quick and see what the neighborhood is like.
Was not expecting this.
Me either. So I'm thinking that this is the major road that leads off of this road.
Yeah, let's see what else the image includes.
Oh, close to a rail train here.
Wonder if your dad ever traveled that set of tracks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess they're just showing us the commercial part of the area, because this is in no way where the house is located at.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see the maps and let's see how big this lot is and the surrounding neighborhood. Roger, would you like to wrap it up?
Well, I guess I want to say to the folks that have come to our video today, thanks for taking your time and having a look at the house with us. I think this is a real neat place because it's got a good sized lot. It's over 4 acres. And it's a bigger home than I would necessarily need, but 2,200 square feet, it would definitely allow people to do a bunch of stuff here, both inside and outside. There's a strong possibility that the price is actually taken into consideration some sort of a failure, either in the roof or in a mechanical system, i.e. electrical, plumbing, or HVAC. The home was built in 2001, so it's probably got a lot of the modern safe things that plumbing and electric do in a home. It's not like you're buying a home built in the 20s with knob and tube wiring that needs to be upgraded. But anyway, I want you to, get a home inspection, whether it's this house or any other place, so that you can know where you stand. And want you guys to be safe buying a home, and wish you the best of luck. And thanks for, I think I already said thanks for watching our video, so I'm going to just stop here. Hand it back to Tagg to close us out.
Okay. Well, if you have a home that you would like to get the word out, we are more than happy to help and share our information. Someone looking for a home, like the channel, doesn't cost you a thing. And at the end of the day, it's about people helping people. So with a little sweat equity and a vision, you can create a dream home of your own. And stay to the end for a special message, and we will see you next week.
Love the house in today's video and want to take a closer look at it? No problem. The address is waiting for you in the notes below. And please keep your comments, ideas, and suggestions coming. A little about us. We're not realtors, we're not real estate pros, and we're definitely not house flippers. We're just two people who've bought, sold, and spruced up several homes over the past 20 years. Call it the School of Hard Knocks degree in home ownership. Typically, we live in a place for about 5 years before moving on to the next adventure. So if you're into real, no-nonsense home insights, you're in the right place. Hey, for sale by owner sellers, we know selling on your own can be a hassle, so let us help you get the word out. Drop your listing link in the comments and let's get some extra eyes on it. Oh, and a quick pro tip for sellers. Keep your exterior photos seasonally fresh. No one wants to see snow-covered rooftops in July. And happy selling.
The next time when you're on the hunt for a mortgage lender, don't overlook your local mortgage options. Skip those big box mortgage companies and their sneaky fees and go with someone that actually cares about you, not just your loan. It's all about people helping people and keeping money flowing right back into the community. Shop smart and stay local, and we'll catch you next week.